Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a very long time since we last posted a video. I have a lot to tell you guys. There's a lot that happened and why we stopped posting, but this video is being posted to let you guys know we're coming back. But first, I gotta go trim my lawn. You guys see that? You guys probably can't see it. It's massive. It's big. I gotta put my foot in there, and you guys can see it's growing very wild. So we're gonna clip that, we're gonna get dressed, look nice a little bit, and then I'll go over the whole story of what happened, the situation we were in, and why we decided to take a break, and what we did while we were in a break. All right, let's go. Guys, that does it. The lawn, actually, basically the covered area, the front area has been mowed. I don't know if I'm gonna do the city area. I should do it too. That's getting a little big too, but I'm gonna try to set up some stuff in the backyard. My mom's been asking me to put some what is it called, soil in the back, so she wants to do her plantations, but haven't got the chance to do it. I'm gonna do that today, and maybe I'll show you that too. Okay, let's go.
2 hours later.
It looks nice and clean. The trampoline is moved in the back, and everything else is where it needs to be. Okay, so now let's go back to what we were talking about earlier in the morning, as to why we stopped posting and why we haven't posted in such a long time, and why we're deciding to come back now. Okay, so I'm going to recap. We went through a series of events when we were going through our, you could say, this thing where we stopped posting, and I'm gonna go through the months as to what we went through, and then what we did, and what we were doing behind the scenes as well, and why we decided to come back. Okay, so it all started, I believe last video that we posted was somewhere around in April or late March. We were doing a video, we did a video in April. We went out and we had a nice, you could say, it was a sandwich place, a nice place. It was called Bergham. We're probably going to upload the video, but we didn't get the time to post it. And then around April 16th is when the things started getting a little weird. Okay, so April 16th, around April 13th to up until April 16th, both my wife and my sister-in-law started feeling some cough symptoms, as well as a little loss of taste for my sister-in-law, and that was something that we were not expecting. And the reason we didn't expect it to be anything major was because we hadn't gone out anywhere other than the place that we went to, the Bergham. And honestly speaking, there was nothing that came into our house other than a Amazon parcel, so I didn't expect anything of it. And since the Bergham situation was a week prior, so I didn't think it was anything to do that could be related to something, as you guys probably know what I'm hinting at, to something as COVID. So April 16th, my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law, they went and they got tested, or the 20th actually is when we found out that my sister-in-law was positive for COVID. And then because my wife was having the same symptoms, we automatically assumed that she was positive as well, and we went for our test right away. Now, during this time when we went for our test, she went and she got herself tested, and I also got myself tested, because I'm like, you know what, I haven't felt any symptoms yet, but I still want to make sure I can alert my workplace if I have to, if anything happens, or if I need to go through any kind of procedure. Funny enough, being a Daisy, what was one thing that we tried, or one thing that I did, actually my wife didn't try it, was there was a video that was floating around claiming that a person, and maybe my wife will put the video up, claiming that the person was saying that he was a doctor and and if you had eaten a raw onion, your test would come negative, and he was betting some kind of guarantee and money, like, let's go test them, any coronavirus patient or COVID patient, and he will make sure, or he'll show that his results or their results will come back as negative. So funny enough, I'm like, you know what, let's we already know we have a COVID case, let's try it out. So I ate one whole raw onion that morning, and I went in for my test, and to my surprise, honestly speaking, on the 22nd, when I got my results back, it came back negative. As you guys could probably see on the screen, the results came back negative, and that was a surprise to us, and I did not expect that. And the same thing for my wife, she came back positive, so it wasn't one of those things where I was like, okay, no, there has to be something. So automatically, all those assumptions about whether the guy was lying or not positively came true, I guess. And I think that guy's assumption got lucky. Me personally, I don't believe in those, but at the same time, there could be positive things just because of the nutrients, as well as the you could say ingredients that onion carries. It is very, very beneficial to a human body, so it could have been because of that. But overall, we went through that whole situation, and I came back negative. And then I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm invincible. Nothing's gonna happen. So meanwhile, my wife started feeling the symptoms a little harder than we expected. We had to go to the hospital one night, and we were trying to, kind of figure the whole situation out. But alhamdulillah, there was nothing wrong. It wasn't anything serious, but we still had to go to the hospital. They did confirm that it was COVID wheezing from her lungs, and that's why she was kind of having some trouble with her. She was having a severe back pain, as well as some kind of breathing discomfort. So fast forward a couple days later, on the 26th, I started feeling my symptoms, and it just got bad for me. I went through the 10 days of COVID. The 7th day on my COVID situation, I was up until the 7th day, I was perfectly fine. But after the 7th day, I started going crazy. My cough came in around that time frame, and the cough was serious. It was very, very harsh. It would shake my body. It would make me, just not want to do anything, just lay in bed and not move, because as soon as I move, I know I'm going to start coughing, and I did not want to do that. So that kind of took a toll on me, and that made my COVID situation last about 20 days rather than it being 10 days, the whole quarantine situation. So through that period, all of that situation, we learned something. We said, you know what, let's take a break. Life is very, very important. It is very, very important to value yourself, and as well as the people around you. We decided at that time, we're going to take a little break. We're going to try to recoup and try to enjoy a little bit time with ourselves, as well as the family that we have, the immediate family. Especially during that time is when the Delta was spreading in India. And our condolences to all the people that have been affected by the Delta virus or the Delta variant. At the same time, we would like to tell all of you guys should take precaution of COVID. Honestly, it is not the fun thing to go. I would say get vaccinated. Being vaccinated, and the basically, if you do get symptoms through vaccination, those are very, very minor, and you guys will be back to normal within a day or two. But COVID, it is not a joke. It is very serious, and it does hurt. Ultimately, we went through the whole situation, and during that time, we took a little break. And during that time, when we were taking a break, we did a couple things. Hence, one of the videos that we're probably going to post is regarding our trip to a cottage near Owen Sound, Tobermory area. Also, during that time frame, my wife was expecting, so I did not want to take the chance or the risk, and the doctor did precaution us to take a little bit of a break. So we took that break, and alhamdulillah, we have a new addition to our family. We've been blessed with a baby boy, and it's been a couple months now. So alhamdulillah, we decided that now might be a proper opportunity for us to come back, and my wife is fully vaccinated, or not fully. She has her first dose. So now we're thinking we're going to start posting back again. So we're going to start with this video and then follow up with a couple other videos that we've shot in the past that you guys can still watch as well and enjoy. So yeah, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed all the videos so far, and I hope you guys are keeping safe, keeping blessed. Inshallah, next time we'll be back with another video. Don't forget to like, comment, and then most important part, subscribe to our channel. Until next time, see ya.